Study something that you like. That's what they tell you when you're starting a thesis, something that you like. Well, I like to eat, and I'm not the only one. I know that because I was watching the snack bar outside. In America, we love to eat. In fact, it's become something of a problem. In Texas, the adult obesity rate is more than 30%. We're trying to change that with education. We have large-scale campaigns to promote healthy eating decisions, but they're not working too well, and I wanted to know why that is. One of the contributing problems is that high-calorie, high-fat foods, what we call obesogenic foods, have a certain appeal. I wanted to start simple. I wanted to measure that gut feeling of satisfaction and tastiness that surrounds obesogenic foods. Piece of cake, right? Well, psychology wouldn't be very interesting or very accurate if we just asked people questions like, what kinds of foods do you enjoy? Instead, we use very special tools that allow us to measure not just what people think or what they do, but also how they feel about something. These are the ABCs of psychology. Affect, how we feel; behavior, what we do; and cognitions, what we think about something. And most of the time they get along. Sometimes, however, they may disagree. Smokers, for instance, may have unpleasant thoughts and feelings regarding cigarettes despite continuing to smoke. In the lab, we can measure affect using a psychological tool called the implicit association test. We can measure behavior using weight status, and we can measure cognitions using that simple survey asking, what kinds of foods do you enjoy? Well, we like rich, delicious, obesogenic foods, right? That's the whole point of this study. So you can imagine our surprise when, in fact, participants demonstrated very strong, unpleasant attitudes and feelings towards obesogenic foods. I couldn't be right. So we did it again with more participants, with different versions of the tests. We compared these feelings to real food choices in the lab, and each time we got the same result. Participants held unpleasant feelings towards obesogenic foods regardless of what they actually ate. Well, that left us in a real pickle. Why is it that we continue to consume obesogenic foods despite these secret, unsavory attitudes? Well, this is the same pattern that we see with addictive behavior, such as smoking cigarettes and alcoholism, suggesting that over-consuming obesogenic foods is a variety of addiction. This might also explain why the American obesity rate continues to rise despite the best efforts of these health and nutrition campaigns. These campaigns are trying to change our behavior by changing our affect and cognition regarding obesogenic foods. And by some measures, they worked. The attitudes are in the right place. The knowledge is in the right place. These factors just don't actually change behavior. So when we see each other at the snack bar later, and don't worry, I'll be there too, we can ask ourselves, are we making these choices with our brains or with